Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I know that it's been a little while since I have posted a video. It's just been kind of crazy here. My husband, who is military, has been gone for about a month, and so today I get to pick him up. And at the end of this training, the kids haven't had a lot of chances to talk to him on the phone. So their behavior has been just a little bit crazy. So they're excited to go get Daddy today. But I know that I said I would share with you our rod and staff and why I like to use a rod and staff for our math for homeschooling as recommended by Memoria Press. So I know a lot of people that use Memoria Press often choose to use a different math than rod and staff because they think it's very bland or dry, I guess. And so I just wanted to share why we've enjoyed it so far for the last 5 years that we've used it. So one thing, I have children that struggle a lot with reading and spelling and different things like that, but they absolutely, all three of the children that I've taught quite a few lessons with the rod and staff math so far, have all been excellent at math. Even one of my children that is not particularly good at math is much better than I was at that age. So I'm just gonna kind of turn the camera around and show you one of the books. This one is second grade is what I have here, and the one that they use for, let's see, second grade and kindergarten is what I'll have in here in front of me, and I will share that with you real quick and just kind of point out some things that I really love about it. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and share that with you. All right, so here's the second grade book, the teacher's manual. So you get workbooks and teacher's manuals, and there are manipulatives that you can cut out. I believe there's some in the back here. I'll show you. So there's different manipulatives you can cut out. These cute little bees and clovers, and then some different animals for your place value. What I really love is that another mom, you can go straight on to the Memoria Press forums where the moms share different questions, or dads or parents, whatever, share different questions about the curriculum on Memoria Press. And one of the moms had actually taken a lot of these and shrunk them down so that they're, so you can fit these manipulatives into a notebook, which is much easier for me than to put them on our wall, because we only have a limited amount of wall space. It's not a classroom. So I love these manipulatives, and I love putting them more in a binder setting than big size like this that they have. So also, what's great is you can use really any type of manipulative. So if they're calling for blocks, say in one of the lessons, sometimes I might not even use blocks. I might just use something else that I have as our counters. You can use pretty much anything and make it fun. And then also, like I said, a lot of people have problems with it being so dry, a lot of repetition. What I think has really helped my children figure a lot faster is the repetition, and how it's just not super flashy. We are just focusing on the math, and that is really important, I think, for math. And a lot of times you can get into making sure we're doing all these hands-on activities and things like that, which are fun, but not necessarily needed. We can quickly get done with a lesson, and my kids can quickly go through these. We don't even need to do all the lessons. So a lot of times I look at the lessons and I kind of combine them into a couple days each week. And then they do their papers for their math the rest of the week. And it even sometimes cut down on the number of things that they have doing. I circle maybe a certain amount of lines and have them do them in front of me, and we kind of make sure that we understand it. So I focus more on quality rather than quantity necessarily. And then the other thing is there's a lot of extra stuff you can do if they're really struggling. It's great because there is a before class stuff. Usually they just have you in Memoria Press doing the class time and some drills and things. So it's already written out for you what you need to do, and it even has, it usually has materials, there we go, materials that you would need for this lesson, things you want to write on the chalkboard or just maybe write down on a piece of paper or something. We use dry erase boards, and that works well for us. So yeah, so you have everything that you need. You'll know exactly what you need for that lesson. And then you have the during class time, and then the after is extra. This is extra. And there's also a ton of practice sheets. They give you a big amount of practice sheets that you put in a binder, and you can just take and print those out as needed if they need extra practice on things. So yeah, and we tend to focus more on drills than flashcards. I don't know if that's the best way, but that's kind of how we do that. And so this is what the second grade one looks like. This is the one that they use in kindergarten. It's this is the children's workbook, and so that is just kind of what it looks like. And my daughter has not had any trouble. My boys have not had any trouble accomplishing what they ask them to do in kindergarten. It's normally 2 pages, and that's pretty much it, and a drill, and that is pretty much it. And they can accomplish that pretty easily. As they start to get into a little bit more, I tend to take down a little bit, just because I have some boys that just get overwhelmed with looking at a page and seeing, several pages of work and just seeing tons and tons of work, and it just overwhelms them. So if I kind of cut it down even just a little bit, it really helps those boys that tend to not do well with sitting still for very long. So hopefully this is helpful, but I'm telling you that all 3 of my children can figure facts so much faster than I ever did. And we will definitely continue using rod and staff and going on to the math that they recommend through Memoria Press when they get to the higher levels. So definitely give this a try. And I mean, if you don't see, give it a year or 2 and see how it goes. So it doesn't need to be anything flashy for math. It just needs to be repetition. They need lots of repetition to learn those facts well. So anyways, that is what I wanted to share with you today. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this little overview of our rod and staff math. And yeah, tell me if you have tried it, or if you're thinking about trying it down in the comments below, or if you have another math curriculum that you love that uses lots of repetition. So thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for watching. Thank you.